Hey, thanks for joining me today. You're listening to The Sit Down with Roman Gray. I feel myself being sucked into the traps of adulthood. I find myself saying all the cliche things. I'm too busy. I don't have enough time. Something about money, more responsibility, all that boring stuff. But the thing is, I don't like it at all. I find myself yearning for my younger self. The one who was passionate about life and had vivid ideas for himself. The unfiltered and imaginative person that I was. Now I'm what feels like an emptied out version of that person. All my hope and energy poured into other things that I don't care for, but somehow are important for my survival or are predicated upon pleasing other people or maintaining a certain standard. And it hit me. There's no getting there. I'm here. This is it. This is adulthood. What's next? Am I just going to keep rushing towards more responsibility? Am I going to continue to be used and emptied out for the goals and deadlines of other people? This whole idea of life and that it is what it is total bullshit. It just isn't. This isn't life. There's no way. It's been proven that it's not. That this isn't the only way of living. Yet somehow, everyone around me continues to mouth what feels like that same toxic lie. So I find myself continually challenging myself and finding new ways to be who I want to be and not what's in store if I just go along with what everyone else is doing. I'm perpetually scared of what's next. But I find that's what most people do. And that's how we remain stagnant. Remaining in our fear keeps us from really speaking our truth and from doing what we envision. It feels like we're meant to feel scared because that fear is what keeps us in the palms of a job title, status, salary, or people's opinions. And I'm just so tired of it. Tired of having to make myself feel smaller so other people can comprehend me or my thoughts. Tired of settling for less because it's what everyone else does. At this point, I'm merely just scared of fear itself. We spend our entire youth rushing towards adulthood. We're asked all the time, what do we want to be when we grow up? What are you excited about when you finally become an adult? It paints this idea of there's always something more, something better in adulthood. Adolescence is something to escape from. Now, don't get me wrong, being an adult is not some terrible thing, but it feeds us to be in this constant state of desire, to keep wanting more, to keep looking at what's next, to keep trying to figure out how to make more money, how to move up, or how to monetize our essence. It really, really sucked when I realized this bitter truth, which is we're already here. Right now. This is it. So what's going to keep happening beyond this point? It's like we're all rushing towards something and in the process running away from what we really want, what we actually want. Let me paint the picture. You turn 18 and you're excited. You're officially an adult now, and you've sort of been led to believe that life is going to be great from here on out, or at least it's about to get a whole lot better. You get to be your own person now. So you get to go to clubs and drink and do whatever you want now that you have a job and you make your own money and all these other things. So we're in such a rush to have a job in our own place and get things like a brand new phone, or nice clothes, or a nice car. Let's say you've got them all now. Congrats, you did it. Now what? I mean, sure, you're probably happy, proud, comfortable, or grateful that you're financially independent and get to be on your own. But you've basically peaked in adulthood once you accomplish all that. Boom. You're 20-something years old and you got it all. What now? You've helped yourself to probably car payments, maybe loans, pricey phone bills, overvalued items, and whatever else. You did it. You've reached the climax of what it means to be an adult. So, this is the thing I was looking forward to my entire youth? This is it for the next 40-some years? Now I just work to keep up a lifestyle until I get to retire in my 60s? It feels like I've been fed this drug, this addiction to live in a constant state of desire. I'm here now, I'm an adult, and I feel empty. What happened? What went wrong? I've spent so far the entirety of adulthood trying to descript these ideas and systems in place that I've always been told are just what they are and that it is what it is. And that this is what it means to be an adult. I mean, I find it so depressing. Like, really? This is it? Wake up and repeat the same thing or the same routine for the next few decades? Then at the end, I've earned the right to retire? You know, at that point, it's like, great. Now I really get to enjoy the fruits of my labor when I'm old and have less energy and less time or whatever else the case may be. I'm here. You're here. What are the things that you once loved but no longer have time for? Who were you before the world told you who you should be? Or how you should act? Or what or who you should like? We spend our entire life being worked up to fit norms and ideals until it feels like we reach a certain point. And then all we try to do after that is deconstruct ourselves and the world around us. Because we realize, I feel like, at some point or another, that it's all bullshit. We work so hard to obtain some abstract level of certainty in a world filled with utter randomness and chaos. The fear of the unknown is what supports and creates the tension to live, to lead with curiosity and wonder and excitement, to innovate, to love, to create, to explore. If we continually try to keep ourselves so busy and working towards the next thing, then at what point did we actually live? We spend all this time and energy to say, I'm trying to get here. We are here, all of us. And I came up with an analogy, and how it feels like all we're really doing right now is speeding along the perimeter of a square. Every turn we make, we think is good, and is taking us somewhere better and further. When in reality, all we're doing is chasing the tail of our fading existence and fleeting experiences. The reason it's a square and not a circle is because with a circle, at least we can see to the other side. But with a square, as in life, we don't know what's ahead. We can't tell what's around the corner. There are walls, these barriers between us, our future, and our decisions, which is what keeps us from seeing the other side. So we move along this square, but it might as well be a fucking circle, because we're not going anywhere. I don't want what's next if I have nothing to take with me to show that I actually lived. We're here. This is life that is happening right now. Hey guys, I just want to take a moment to say thank you so much for listening. I appreciate it so much. Please don't forget to support me by visiting my website, itsromangray.com, as well as follow me on Twitter and Instagram at itsromangray. I love all of you so much just for being here and supporting me. It means everything. Thank you so much. And until next time.